Looking for a cheap .com domain? I've compared some of the cheapest options for 2026. First is Dynadot. A .com domain is normally $10.88. Each year after that, it's another $10.88 to renew your domain. You can get the first year $8.99 with a code. I'll put that code in the description in case you want it. Next is Pork Bun. Pork Bun is known for having cheap domain prices. A domain name is $11.08, and to make it easy, the renewal price for each year after that is also $11.08. Next is Cloudflare. A .com domain name at Cloudflare costs $10.46, and the renewal is the same at $10.46. Number 4 is Spaceship. They often have a very cheap first year price. Spaceship has a discount at the moment. If you use the code COM67, I'll put it in the description. And with that code, it brings the .com price down to just $3.74 for the first year, and then at $9.98 a year renewal after that. Number 5 is Sav. They're also quite cheap. A .com domain name at the moment costs $10.87, and the renewal price is $10.15. A quick mention about Ionos as well. They currently have a .com for just $1 for their first year, but the renewal every year after is $20. When I got the $1 for the first year .com name from Ionos, what I did was before it renewed again, I transferred it to a different place so that I didn't pay $20 a year. Namecheap can be quite cheap for the first year, but then they also get you on the renewal. They are $6.79 for a .com name. That's if you're a new customer. So if you have used them before, then you would normally be paying $14.98 a year for the domain name, but at the moment they do have a special for $11.28 for the first year. Their renewal price is even higher at $18.68, so that's more expensive than the others. GoDaddy looks really cheap when you first see it. In fact, if you look up on GoDaddy, they'll tell you can buy your domain for the first year for just 1 cent, which is crazy cheap, cool prices. But it's a bit of a trick. You have to buy a 3-year registration, and then they say that saves you 33%. So you'd have to pay $79.99 to buy your one domain name, and it would give you 3 years registration. So GoDaddy, although it looks like it's really cheap at the beginning and they're well known, it's really not the cheapest or even cheap. So here's what the prices look like for the first year. Ionos is the cheapest at $1 with the discount code. That's only if it's your first and only if a domain name with Ionos. And then on Spaceship with the discount code, it's $3.74, so that's the second cheapest. But the first year price doesn't tell you the whole story, because if you're planning on keeping a domain name for a few years, the renewal price matters as well. So I've looked at what each of these domains would cost over a 3-year period using the first year promotional prices and then the renewal prices as well. Spaceship comes out the cheapest overall at around $23.70 over 3 years. Ionos looks amazing at $1 for the first year, but once the renewal prices are added, the 3-year cost is a lot higher. GoDaddy end up costing considerably more over a 3-year period. GoDaddy is by far the biggest. So when you're getting a domain name, don't forget to look at the price for the renewal as well, because it can make a big difference in the long run. If you know of other cheap places to buy domain names, please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.